Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we are going to continue with higher order linear differential equation with constant coefficient, and we have started with the type 2 and we have discussed the basic and how to solve and how to get particular integral. And in this session we are going to take some more variety of question. But before starting with the session, hope you have subscribed our channel Omega Pi IIT JEE and GATE so that we can bring more engineering mathematical content for you guys. Now let's begin with the session. The question which we are going to take in this session, in the previous session we have done with proper statements, and now what we are going to do, we are going to write whatever is important, and if you want the statement I will speak it, and you will find it similar to which it was in the first starting two problems. So the question which we are going to take is this. The question is bracket d square plus d minus 6 into y equal to e power cos h 2x. So in this question you can say that here cos h 2x has appeared, so it is no longer exponential type. Here q of x is not exponential only. So but if you remember from complex number, this is hyperbolic functions. So you should know one small fact, that cos h 2x can be written as e to the power 2x plus e to the power minus 2x by 2. If you don't know this, then you will try to predict that it is not type 2 and get stuck. So you should know this thing, that here cos h2x is written, which is hyperbolic. So this was information you need to know. You have to not write in the exam. After this, what you are going to do, auxiliary equation is, what is auxiliary equation? M square plus m minus 6 equals to 0. Just replace all the d's by m in f of d equal to 0. Now if you solve, what you are going to get, m square plus 3m minus 2m minus 6 equal to 0, which if you solve you will get m minus 2 into m plus 3 equal to 0, which will give you m equals to 2 and m equals to minus 3. So roots of the I am writing auxiliary equation that as a dot e. So roots of the auxiliary equation are real and distinct. Can I write the complementary function? Yes, complementary function will be what? First c1 e to the power 2x plus c2 e to the power minus 3x. After writing this, my job is to write particular integral, which is 1 upon f of d into e to the power into q of x, which is e to the power x, into cos h2x. Now I will write cos h2x as 1 upon f of d, and cos h2x we will replace by this thing. The moment I replace this, it will be e power 2x plus e to the power minus 2x by 2. Now this e to the power 2x will multiply throughout, and we will get something different, which will be 1 upon f of d will be outside, and the moment it gets inside, we will get something like this. 1 by 2 will move outside only. This will be e to the power 3x, and here e to the power minus x will be formed. Now when this f of d will multiply once with this and once with this, so we are going to get something like 1 by 2 will be completely outside, 1 upon f of d into e to the power 3x, and then 1 upon f of d into e to the power minus x, bracket close. So hope you have understand this thing, that whenever cos h2x will appear, it will make nothing but just bring 2 e to the power x type situation. So here you see one particular integral, and like there it was only one like this, 1 upon f of d into e power x, but here two similar things have appeared, but the process funda will be same only, which is 1 upon 2 into 1 upon here d square plus d minus 6 into e power 3x plus 1 upon d square plus d minus 6 into e to the power minus x. Now what you have to do, you have to replace d by 3 and here d by minus 1, and check whether they are coming equal to 0 or not. If they are coming equal to 0, then you have to differentiate and multiply in the top by x. Now let's do it. If we multiply by 2, here it will be 1 by 2, here it will be just substitute 3, a square plus 3 minus 6 into e to the power 3x. Remember, you don't need to write it on the top. It is not in numerator, okay? It is just multiplied with it. Many students write e to the power 3x here, and they will get their marks reduced. Plus 1 upon minus 1 power the whole square plus minus 1 into minus 6. Here they are not multiplied, so don't ever write them at denominator in like this. You will get your marks reduced. Here minus x is there. The moment if we write 1 by 2, you can clearly make out that this is nothing but 9 plus 3 minus 6, which will come out to be 6 only, right? So we will get 6 e to the power 3x, and this will be 1, minus 1 will get cancelled on, minus 6 into e to the power minus x. So both have came some constant number, so we don't need to go for differentiation. We will stop here and multiply this 2 inside, which will give us final answer e power 3x, and this 6 and minus 6 will move, this 6 in the denominator we will move outside, which will become 12. Here minus e to the power minus x. This is our required particular integral. Now general solution is a combination of complementary function plus particular integral. We will write both of them. So our final answer will be nothing but c1 e to the power 2x plus c2 e to the power minus 3x plus 1 by 2l bracket e to the power 3x minus e to the power minus x bracket close. So this is our required general solution. Now let's move on to the next problem. The next problem which we are going to take is this, which is the fourth problem, which says bracket 2d square plus 5d plus 2 into y equal to e to the power minus x into sine h2x. Now how we are going to solve this? The process will be similar only. Auxiliary equation is what? Just replace all the, in f of d replace all d by m, so it will be 2m square plus 5m plus 2 equal to 0. The moment you make it equal to 0, what you are having, 2m square plus 4m, you can write it like this, plus m plus 2. Just split it up. The moment you do it, and you will get your m plus 2 into 2m plus 1 equal to 0, which will give you, therefore m equals to minus 2, m equals to minus 1 by 2. Roots of the auxiliary equation, I should write at a dot e. Auxiliary equation are real and distinct. You can write this. After this distinct, after this complementary function will be very easy. It will be nothing but c1 e to the power m1x, which is minus 2x, plus c2 e to the power minus m2x. This is minus, so it will be what? Minus x by 2. So you got your complementary function. Now particular integral thing, but similar here also, it was cos h2x in the previous one, but here it is sin h2x, and it can also be written in the exponential format. So don't get little bit don't get uncomfortable. You should know the formulas, then only you will able to solve this thing. So what you will write, 1 upon f of d into e to the power minus x into sine h2x, which will be nothing but 1 upon 2d square plus 5d plus 2 into e to the power minus x. We will replace sine h2x with the exponential form of it, which is e to the power 2x minus e to the power minus 2x, the whole upon into 2. So in cos h2x there was plus, and here it is minus. Just that's the difference. What you have to do, take the 2 outside that we used to do, keep it 2d square plus 5d plus 2 as it is. Here e to the power x will be formed, here e to the power minus 3x will be formed. Multiply this f of d with each of them, keeping the 2 outside. You will get 1 upon 2d square plus 5d plus 2 into e to the power x. In the second one you will get 2d square plus 5d plus 2 into e to the power minus 3x, and bracket close. What you are going to do, you are going to substitute here 1, and what you are going to do, you are going to substitute here minus 3. The moment you do that, what you are going to get, 2 plus 5 plus 2. You know for sure this cannot be negative only. Here there are chances of getting 0. So guys, suddenly the camera had stopped working, and you have missed and I didn't notice it, so I completed that question number 4. So in question number 4, if you substitute here minus 3, it will not come out to be 0. Instead it will come out 1 by 5, and so we will, here it is not same, so we will multiply 2 inside instead of taking it outside, and we will get this thing. And after that we will write the general solution, which will be a combination of complementary function plus particular integral. Then we will substitute both of them and get our answer. Now after this we are going to begin with the fifth problem, the problem which we have taken is this. So the problem says if d cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6 into y equals to e power 2x plus 3 the whole square, then how we will solve? First try to get the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is what? M cube minus 2m square minus 5d plus 6 equals to 0. Just equate it to 0. The moment you equate it to 0, you can write, now it is a cubic equation, so you have to do a hit and trial. So if you do hit and trial, you will get something like this: m minus 1 minus 6 equals to 0. First you will substitute 1, you will come out to know that it is coming out to be 0, right? Then what you will do, take m minus 1, divide this whole thing, you will get a quadratic. After that, if you solve, you will get m minus 1, m minus 3, m minus 2 equal to 0. So you are getting m equal to 1, m equal to 3, m equal to minus 2 as your roots. So roots of the auxiliary equation are real and distinct. We can say this because all the roots are different. So complementary function is very easy. C1 e to the power 1x, C2 e to the power 3x, C3 e to the power minus 2x. After this particular integral will be what? 1 upon f of d into e power ax, which is nothing but 1 upon d cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6 into here e power 2x plus 3 the whole square. If we open it by a plus b the whole square thing, we will get d cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6 equal to e to the power 4x plus 6 e to the power 2x plus 9. Now you will learn one more thing, which is very means how to handle this thing. Here no e power x is present, so how to handle that thing? We will multiply this f of d with each of them. D cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6 into e to the power 4x. Further on, 6 will be outside. 1 by d cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6 into e to the power 2x, bracket close. Further on, 9 will be outside. Here it will be e to the d to the power d cube minus 2d square minus 5d plus 6. Now what here is, what manipulation we will use? E to the power 0x. E to the power 0x is nothing but 1, so we can represent it e to the power 0x. So what we are going to do, we are going to substitute here 4 and check whether out it is coming out to be 0 or not. So if we substitute out 4, what we can see, it is coming out to be 64 minus 2 into 4 square minus 20 plus 6, which is coming out to be 64 minus 32 minus 20 plus 6. So let's just get the values, which is 64 minus 2 into 4 square, 2 into 4 square minus 5 into 4 plus 6 e to the power 4x into 6. If you substitute here, what you can see, it is 2 cube 8 minus 2 into 4, which is again coming out to be 8. So 8 is getting cancelled. 5 into 2, which is minus 10 plus 6, which is nothing but minus 4. So we are going to write minus 8 minus 10 plus 6 e to the power 2x. And here if we substitute 0, because here it is 0x, so if we substitute, this will be 0 minus 0 plus 6. So it is not coming out to be 0, the denominator. So here we are getting, if we simple out, it will be 18 e to the power 4x, while this will be 6 into minus 4 e to the power 2x, and this will be 9 by 6 e to the power 0x, which you can write it as 1. Further on, so this is your required thing. Now we will write it in modified form. So it will be 1 by 18, firstly e to the power 4x, it will be minus 3 by 2 e to the power 2x, then it will be plus 3 by 2 e to the power 0x, which will be nothing but 1. So general solution is a combination of complementary function plus particular integral, which is a combination of c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power 3x plus c3 e to the power minus 2x plus 1 by 18 e to the power 4x minus 3 by 2 e to the power 2x plus 3 by 2. So this is our required answer. Now let's move on to the next problem. The next problem which we are going to take is this one, which is the sixth problem. Again, here the same concept have been used of squaring and get multiplying. So let's do this problem. So auxiliary equation is what? It is nothing but m cube plus 1 equals to 0. Let me take the pen. M cube plus 1 equal to 0. Now what we will see, this can be written as a cube plus b cube formula, using a cube plus b cube, which is a plus b into a square minus ab, means m plus 1 equal to 0, which will give m plus 1, and this will be nothing but, this will be negative, okay, which will be m 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2. And so we are getting finally m equals to minus 1, m equals to 1 by 2 plus iota root 3 by 2, or m equals to 1 by 2 minus iota root 3 by 2. You can write it as it is or split it up. So roots of the auxiliary equation are complex conjugate. So m equals to minus 1 is real, and m equals to 1 by 2 plus minus iota root 3 by 2 are complex conjugate. Complementary function CF will be nothing but C1 e to the power minus x, here e to the power x by 2, because here it is 1 by 2, bracket close, C2 cos root 3 by 2x, C3 sin root 3 by 2x will be our complementary function. Particular integral will be nothing but 1 upon f of d into e to the power minus x plus 1 the whole square. Further on, d cube plus 1 into e to the power minus 2x plus 2 e to the power minus x plus 1 is our required solution. After this, what we are going to get? We have multiplied with the f of d with each of them. D cube plus 1 into e to the power minus 2x plus 2 into d cube plus 1 into e to the power minus x plus 1 upon d cube plus 1 into the, here it is nothing, so we will write it 0x, e to the power 0x. So further on we will substitute here and check whether we are getting 0 or not, right? So if we substitute here, you can clearly see 2 cube minus 2 cube is nothing but minus 8, minus 8 plus 1 which is nothing but minus 7. So we are getting some constant value. Minus 1 cube is minus 1, and which will cancel out and become 0, and here it will be 1. So I need to differentiate this one and directly substitute these both of them. So here we will get what? Minus 8 plus 1 into e to the power minus 2x. Here we are going to differentiate 2, above it will be 2, 3d square e to the power minus x. Here if we substitute, it will be 1 by 1, and here e power 0x. Further on, here minus 1 by 7 e to the power minus 2x. Here if we substitute here minus 1, this will be 1 only. So here plus 2 by 3x e to the power minus x, and finally 1. So this is our particular integral. General solution is nothing but complementary function plus particular integral. We are going to write both of them, which will give us c1 e to the power minus x plus e to the power x by 2 bracket c2 cos root 3 by 2x plus c3 sin root 3 by 2x minus 1 by 7 e to the power minus 2x plus 2 by 3 x e to the power minus x plus 1. So this is our required answer. So hope you have understand this thing. Now let's move on to the next question. Let's move this page up. So the next question which we are going to take is the 7th question, which is as follow. The question is this, and again a hyperbolic function is used just to manipulate the students, and if you know its formula, it will be very easy. If you don't know the formula, it will be very difficult and you have to leave it. So auxiliary equation is what? It's m cube minus 5m square plus 7m minus 3 equal to 0. If you first, you have to do hit and try to solve a cubic equation. Minus 4m plus 3, mostly 0, 1, 2, 3 are the most possible answers which can be. So you have to target them first and then divide it to get a quadratic. Further on, if you will solve, you will get m minus 1 twice and m minus 3 equal to 0. So you are getting your roots as 1, m equals to 1 again, and m equals to 3. So roots of the auxiliary equation are real and equal. After this, you have complementary function CF, which will be nothing but C1 plus C2 x into e to the power. Here what will be x, because they both are same. So hope you have understand this. Now further on c3, which will be e to the power 3x, this will be different. Further on particular integral will be what, 1 upon f of d into e to the power 2x into cos hx, which will further 1 upon f of d into e to the power 2x. Here we will write what, e to the power x, because here there is no 2hx, here it is hx. In the previous one it was 2hx, so used to write 2. Here no 2, whatever the h is we have to write here. If h is 1, so it will be x e to the power x. If it were 2h, it will be 2x, and similarly e power x plus e power minus x the whole by 2. So if we multiply this, it will be f of d e to the power 3x, 1 by 2 will move outside, and here e to the power x will be left. Further on we will multiply this f of d with each of them, keeping 1 of 2 outside. F of d e to the power 3x plus 1 upon f of d e to the power x, bracket close. 1 by 2, just substitute the values. D cube minus 5d square plus 7d minus 3 e to the power 3x plus 1 upon d cube minus 5d square plus 7d minus 3 into e to the power x. Further on you can see 1 by 2, bracket close. If you substitute here, just check out whether you are getting 0 or not. So if you substitute here, it will be what, 27. Here it will be 5 into 3 square, which is 9. Okay, if you substitute here, it will be nothing. Okay, what we can do, it will be 9, 5 into 9, 45. 45, 3 into 7. 3 into 7, which will become something like so okay, we can do one thing. We know its root are -1, m-1 and m-3. So if we substitute 3, it is going to be 0 for sure. That is confirmed. You can make it out from here, right? You can make it out from here that it is going to be 0 from observing the roots. That is the one more trick I forgot to mention, that if when you try to get its root, whatever roots will be where the only possibles which where f of d can be 0. So you don't need to just put the values and check out, just try to check whether the e power ax is any of this value. So here 3 is the value, so I know it is going to be 0, so I am going to differentiate it. So 3d square and multiply in the top by x, 3d square minus 10d plus 7 e to the power 3x. Further on here 1, is 1 a root? Yes, 1 is a root. So again here also we have to differentiate. So what we are going to get here, again 3d square minus 10d plus 7x into e to the power x. Now let's try to put the values and see what we are getting. X, here it will be 3 into 9 minus 10 into 3 plus 7 e to the power 3x, plus here x upon 3 minus 10 plus 7, which is again coming out to be 0. Okay, you can look out that this is again come out to be 0. So we are going to differentiate it again. So we are going to write it as similar only, 3d square minus 10d plus 7. Now what is our job? First try to get its answer. Its answer is nothing but x by 4 into e to the power 3x. We got this answer. Now we are going to differentiate this again, which will give us plus x square. Here it will be x square 6d plus 10 into e power x. Now we are going to substitute in the next step, which will give us x by 4 e to the power 3x plus x square by, here if you substitute 6 plus 10, which will be what, here it was minus 10, so here it is minus 10, which will make us this minus 10. So it is what, 6 minus 10, which is minus 4 e to the power x. So finally if I take 4 outside, we are going to left with 8x e to the power 3x minus x square e to the power x. Don't you agree? So we got our particular integral. So general solution is nothing but complementary function plus particular integral. So it will be nothing but, we are going to write it as c1 plus c2 x e to the power x plus c3 e to the power 3x plus 1 by 8 bracket x e to the power 3x minus x square e to the power x. So this is our required answer. So in this session we are going to do this number of problem. In the next session we are going to continue with this type only. See you in the next session. Till then, practice these 5 problems which we have did in this session. Thank you.